What is going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and this is the Urban Kili Watch. So for those of you who've been following the channel closely, you all know that I'm a huge watch guy. I know smartwatches like the new Apple Watch Series 3 that was just announced are really cool, but there's something about a simple, well-crafted timepiece that speaks so much more to my techie soul. So much so I did a review on probably my favorite watch of all time, the Omega Speedmaster Professional. This NASA flight certified watch was worn by Buzz Aldrin when he first walked on the moon. It's completely mechanical, it has no battery. I mean, how cool is that? Now, I made the review a few months back, which surprisingly got a lot more traction than I thought it would, and it actually got the attention of some of the folks over at this company, Undone Watches. Now, they were awesome enough to send me out their absolutely stunning Kili watch to review and sponsor a giveaway to you guys, so definitely stick around to the end of the video to get all the details. You do not want to miss this one. So quick skinny on Undone. They're a small company based out of Hong Kong, and their mission is to provide consumers with quality, customizable timepieces at a very affordable price, which can be challenging as many premium timepieces can easily wipe out your entire bank account. Take for example the sticker price on a brand new Omega Speedmaster. At that price, it not only excludes most people from being able to purchase it, even those with the money would likely question if something like a wristwatch is worth such a hefty price tag. Well, the team at Undone, after a massively successful Kickstarter campaign, set out on an ambitious mission to offer a customizable, vintage-inspired chronograph for under $300, which in the watch world is virtually impossible. However, Undone stuck to their guns, and after a lot of hard work, they launched their Urban Collection, a group of truly well-built, beautiful, and customizable chronographs, and the one that I have here is their pre-made crowd favorite, part of their Urban Vintage line, the $295 Kili. As far as the unboxing goes, the watch even comes in this vintage style packaging. It's a box that's covered in this nice fabric, closed shut by an even nicer leather strap, which is a really nice touch. On the front of the box, you have the company logo with the Urban insignia, as well as a hand-stamped date which imprints the date in which the watch was purchased. Undone's way of letting you know that your watch was made to order, which I gotta say really does make you feel special. Slide the box out and you have a very simple layout. You have the watch with the primary strap on in the main compartment with an additional strap nestled in the side. Now right out of the box, the watch is just beautiful. I was kind of amazed at how much the Kili felt like a premium luxury watch. It has a substantial weight to it, and all the materials used here feel pro, something I really wasn't expecting. The dial is something straight out of the 60s. It's incredible how good of a job Undone did at capturing the vintage look of early chronographs. The case diameter comes in at a very nice 40mm and a thickness of 13mm, and guys, this looks so good on the wrist. The faded, warm cream-colored canvas matches perfectly with the vintage blue style leaf hands. I love how Undone subtly mixed up the colors on the dial to make it not only easier to read, but also to make it more visually appealing. The tachometer on the farthest edge of the watch's circumference is in a dark blue, the telemeter on the next layer in is red, and the vintage Art Deco numbers that tell the time are black. The two sub-dials are placed at 12 and 6, the top dial tracking the minutes of the chronograph, while the dial below is the watch's primary seconds counter. I mean, there's a lot going on here, but honestly, it just blends together perfectly. Pair all that with two polished mushroom pushers for the chronograph, the onion style crown, and the domed crystal that I totally love, and you have a watch that looks like it came straight out of your great-grandfather's old dresser drawer. The name Kili actually comes from Jean-Claude Kili, who was a world-famous Olympic skier back in the 60s, who was also a huge ambassador for the ultra-popular watch company Rolex. So it's not surprising that the design of the watch is inspired by some of the vintage Rolex chronographs. Now for clarification, it does borrow design features from some of the classic Rolexes, but this shouldn't be mistaken for some sort of replica or cheap knockoff. Despite the welcomed inspiration, the Kili is distinctly unique and its own, and it's absolutely beautiful. The watch is powered by the Seiko VK61, which utilizes a quartz to keep the time, but also uses more extensive mechanical components for its one complication, the chronograph. Now it's the first time I've ever had a watch with this hybrid movement, and I gotta say, it's quite clever. The chronograph could be started by pushing down on the top pusher, and you'll see that it has that nice sweeping motion as opposed to the ticking motion powered by the quartz. Now this might seem like a small thing, but this really makes the Kili look and feel a lot more premium. I mean, it's just like the chronograph that's on my way more expensive Omega. The Kili even comes with a flyback feature in which pressing down on the bottom pusher will reset the chronograph without having to pause it first. Another cool feature of the watch is that you can customize it to come with an exhibition case back, which is something that is often reserved for high-end luxury timepieces. Now it's the first time I've ever seen a quartz movement being displayed, which isn't as nice as mechanical or automatic movements, but I gotta say it still looks pretty dope. The straps that come with the watch are made out of genuine leather and are surprisingly really good quality. Honestly, I thought this would be the one area of the watch which Undone might have cheaped out on, but these straps look and feel really nice. I love the little roped accents, and though the leather out of the box is a bit stiff and too clean, after it's a bit scuffed up and broken in, it'll have that perfect vintage look. The buckle is made out of a solid matte finish metal with the Undone logo subtly on it, which is really nice. Now, I personally went with 2 brown straps because I think they pair great with the color of the dial, but it's awesome that Undone includes another strap as part of the package. Changing the straps on your watch, if done right, can completely change the entire look and feel of the watch, and there are so many styles and options to choose from on their website. What's even cooler is how simple Undone has made it to switch these straps out. Now, if any of you guys are watch junkies, you guys know how annoying it is to strap out bands on most normal watches. It usually requires a tool, and the whole process is cumbersome and time consuming. However, the straps here come with this very little clever notch in which all you have to do is pull back on the small lever, and the straps come off in seconds. So if you're a person who likes to change up your look often, it's a piece of cake to do with the Killy. So some of you might be wondering, okay, it can't all be good, right? There's gotta be some parts of this watch that's budget. How else can they offer it at such a low price? And yes, there are some components of this watch that makes this watch a lot more affordable. First of all, the quartz mechanical movement. Despite being made by the ultra reliable Seiko and being a hybrid movement, it's still at the end of the day primarily a quartz watch, which is far and away cheaper than any fully mechanical watch, as most mechanical watches have to be razor precise and often put together by hand to make sure they work properly. Quartz watches run on a battery and are simple and cheap to mass produce, but they are super accurate and don't require any winding to keep the watch moving, even when you're not wearing it, so it really boils down to preference of the wearer. The other area that Killy cut costs on is the crystal. The watch comes with a hardened mineral crystal, which in and of its own right is very tough and relatively scratch resistant, but it's not sapphire. Sapphire crystal is the luxury watch standard, as it's extremely scratch resistant, but alas, significantly more expensive than mineral crystal. But again, I don't mind the use of a less hard and cheaper crystal, as I think minor scratches over time will only add to that vintage look of the Killy. Much like what I mentioned about the straps, a few scuffs is almost welcomed. Overall, I really like this watch. I just can't get over how good looking it is. I mean, the attention to detail is outstanding for a watch priced at under $300. It legit looks and feels like a luxury timepiece. Not only that, the fact that you have so much choice in how you want your watch to be put together really makes the watch special once you get it. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, Undone has partnered with JSL Review and has agreed to sponsor an awesome giveaway. They've generously agreed to give one lucky subscriber a brand new timepiece from their Urban collection. You'll be able to choose the color of the straps, the dial design, even down to what type of hands you want the watch to have. Now, Undone has made it super easy to sign up for. First and foremost, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel if you're not already, and follow these simple steps. First, make sure that you like and comment on this video. Number 2, follow Undone Watches on Instagram and Facebook. Last, tag 2 friends under any @UndoneWatches photo and comment on it using hashtag JSL Review, and 10 days after this video is posted, Undone will pick one lucky winner. They'll contact you, put your watch together, and then ship it out to you totally for free. Again, big ups to Undone for supporting such a generous giveaway. Seriously guys, do not skip out on this one. You definitely want this watch on your wrist. Be sure to go through all the steps. They're all in the description down below if you need a refresher. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you guys liked it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and to turn on notifications so you can stay up to date with all my weekly reviews and other giveaways. Thanks for watching, good luck with the giveaway, and I'll see you guys in the next one.